We're here.
You have my fullest confidence. To think that the under normal circumstances, but this is Allard. We piss fall from great. Perhaps the merchants with some piece of physical.
Shall we make for the merchant quarter and investigate the abodes of merchants with ties to Minister Allard? Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
The Vanguard first impressions count for much. If you like, I can recommend you a new... Much obliged, sir.
A treasure chest? Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
You stop and have a look. I've wares of every...
We've arrived, I see. That's a relief.
Yeah? What is it?
As Minister Allard is of the Queen Regent's faction, I expect he speaks regularly with Regent Kin Sven. A person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
I've just recalled the little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Our duty to see this peace.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
You wish to expose Allard's misdeed. Ah, but of course, go to his manor come nightfall. If you say... Pray, call upon Patrick at his manor.
It ought to be said, peace and quiet.
This sort of quiet means all...
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten. I must be vigilant. The townspeople.
Regent King Sven has been busy, it seems. Shall we meet with Lord Patrick come nightfall? Follow me, Master, a few words? I'll bring you to...
Allard. Long have I borne witness to them. I visited his manor. I recall that he was rather particular. Mayhap he's Shall I summon him? You could make use of his absence to... Excellent. Once you've seen him depart his manor...
Let us make for Minister Allard's estate and slip in once we've seen him leave.
Very well.
I'll guide you there directly.
The Vanguard is yours.
In the years since the... Yet justice have... Now there can be no dispute. Poor Desab. 'Tis...
We're going this way now, I suppose. By all will.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
Mindless labor is for mindless men.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily...
We've obtained a solid piece of evidence. Our errand is nearly done, and not a moment too soon.
Perhaps once we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
Right you are.
Have you some business here?
As you wish. I shall return directly.
Anywhere's better than the middle of a crowd.
My bed.
You're fool enough to fall for it. Shame on you.
On me to bear what comes. Well met, sir.
Miss me for last night's scuffle.
be taken care of before the day's done.
Unless we've business.
I'm glad of any business in these troubled times. Yes? Is there something I... Oh, I can't complain. This is something to be grateful for.
I'd be glad of a chance to talk with you. Excellent timing. I was just thinking of you.
You have my fullest confidence. Merchants with connections to some piece of physical evidence would be far less easily refuted than mere testimony, I should think. According to this, For it, and in order to claim the merchant's property. This is a grave affair indeed. The deed was monstrous. I am afraid I cannot I know not the path I should follow. What is your intent going forward, Your Majesty? I beg your forgiveness. 'Tis my duty to protect our country's people. Villain though we may be, I must wash my hands of. Know that I shall not speak a word of this to.
'Tis a shame that you cannot count upon the captain's aid. You shall have to act with the greatest caution, Master.
This I did not expect.
Our soldiers need better training. I'd sooner stay out of battle, where it's possible.
Our road was a long one, but here
We shall await you here, Master.
I am the cream of the crop. All this quiet makes me come o'er anxious. Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
No one will disturb me here. Work done graciously is work done poorly.
nice place this. And the nose.
Cannot place it. Where to next?
A fair wind's coming.
Place to soothe the spirit.
It's on me to bear what young
Not much going on.
There's no shame in living life for
Crowns
its
and
pleasures.
politics are no concern of mine. Best make haste. Else I'll be out this all. A place to soothe the spirit.
It's on me to bear what younger
Fine
shoulders
spot to take my mind off my troubles.
So many happy voices carried on the wind. Hey, I'll go on anything.
You can resist my charms.
Some call it culture. Down.
Can't remember the last time I...
Are you the gentle sort? That's well. Aren't you a fun?
There's naught I love more than a saucy rumour.
You can resist my charms.
There's comfort in the humdrum.
I had planned for tomorrow.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
It is quiet about.
It's on me to bear what younger shoulders
No one will disturb me.
This place is very dreary. I could use a bit of excitement.
Work done graciously is work done poorly.
Always sets me to think, this place.
I find myself drawn to
I'll go on an adventure.
So, you've returned. I confess, I thought you might not. Well, did you find what you were looking for? Thank you. All that remains is to end that man's life. I've no other tasks for you, unless you intend to see this through till the end. You're a curious one, is that I can't bring myself to refuse you. All right, if you're offering your aid... Come with me. Allard is in the room to the left. Go in and restrain him for me, would you? Never mind the mask. Consider...
At last. It feels like an age has... What is this?
Don't let him escape.
Get your hands off me, you fiend! Don't you know who I am? Oh, you hang for this impudence!
Oh, Allard. I've always wanted to see you like this.
That voice... Wilhelmina! But why? Why would you...
Do you still fail to recall? Even with this mask staring you in the face. But I suppose for a man such as you, a little murder here or there is hardly worth remembering.
What mockery is this?
In your youth, you slew 2 individuals. The merchant whom you served, and his wife. They had a child, as I am sure you are aware. A newborn babe who was spirited away by her loyal wet nurse.
You mean to tell me you were their child? But how can this be? Your mother, she was a beastren. Surely her child would be one as well.
A fair assumption. But for better or worse, I didn't take after my mother. Save for in one respect. This is for my mother. And this is for my father. The time has come for all your sins to come to light, Allard.
Mr. Allard, has something happened?
We've been noticed. I suppose a scream that hideous was bound to attract some attention. We can't leave the way we came in.
Place to soothe the spirit, this.
Days like this make me want to be alive.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find
Work
peace.
done great.
I think 'twould be best for us to make our escape separately. Should we both make it out of this unfettered, till then...
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
This is my end.
What am I supposed to do?
Can't be how it ends.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well. Did Lady Wilhelmina make good her escape? Mayhap we ought to look in on her at the Napoleon.
Very well. I'll guide you there directly. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
That's worth celebrating. Vernworth is home to many dozens, each with their own lives, their own joys and struggles. Rather fascinating, isn't it?
'Tis a city brimming with possibility. We could scour every cobblestone and still not find everything it has to offer.
Always sets me to there's ought to be said.
Good. We're here.
We shall remain here.
Work done great. Always the same. Day after day. Just how I like it.
What am I to do? I'm not sure what's best.
Thank you. I finally achieved my purpose here, and it would seem the residents of the palace have chosen to treat Allard. I imagine they deemed it safer not to make shrewd. I truly cannot thank you enough. Just this once, I'll give you something special. I'll grant unto you the sweetest of dreams. I know not what I would do without you. You have my thanks, but 'tis time to say farewell for now. Just know that my bordlery will e'er be your haven, should you have need of it.